Thank you very much. Thank you very much, you guys. Great to be here. We're in New York. There was a hurricane, but we are still here. The city's standing. This is a city that can really take a punch. And today they turned the power back on, which is great because now we can go back to using way too much electricity, like insane amounts of electricity. We went from 0 electricity to a criminal amount of electricity. Like last night, everybody had a candle like Ebenezer, and then today I'm like I had 5 hair dryers going woo. Turn on the heat and the air conditioning and like let them fight in the apartment. I was stuck at the airport because of this mess, and I was in the airport and this old lady fell down. Okay, that's funny. Fine. She's dead. I hope you're okay with that. No, she's not dead. Well, she might be dead. Anybody who I'm not looking at might be dead. But anyway, this old lady, she falls down. She's like, "Nah," and she just falls. And you know when old ladies fall down and all of a sudden they're all inappropriate? And you're like, ugh, I have a sudden working knowledge of lingerie in the 20s. So she falls down, and me and all these people, oh! There's always 1 second when an old lady falls down where no one's helping her yet. It's like a little hesitation when we're looking at each other. It's like a game of decency chicken where you're not sure it has to be you. You're kind of hoping you can go, oh, good job, buddy. All right, he got her. Anyway, I lost this particular game. I was like, oh, seriously? Oh my God. So I had to pick up an old lady who I don't know. I'm stretching her sweater and she's like, eh. I'm like, come on, lock him up. Just, what are you, a baby deer? Just stand. You were standing 8 seconds ago. Don't pretend you never did it. Like, this is not your physical therapy. I'm a stranger. Just get up. Finally, I get her up, and she looks at me, and she goes, I don't know where to go. I'm like, oh, come on. That's not fair. I thought I was helping an old lady. Now I have an old lady. This is now my old lady that I have in my life. So, and she's worthless. She just hands me all of her stuff. I don't know how to do it. Just a passport with a black and white picture and a different alphabet on it. And an itinerary on like onion skin paper from some travel agency in a village somewhere. I'm like, how do you not know how to get around? You've probably been a refugee like 8 times in your life already. You were on a muddy road with all your stuff in a cart, and people throwing rocks at you, and some kid with a big Jewy hat next to you and whatever. I don't know. Why can't you navigate Terminal 8 at JFK? And I don't know. All right, okay. So I have to help her because I've already been kind. I can't switch. So I'm like, let's go. She's moving at a negative speed. Like she's sucking space into her body instead of moving through it. And she's telling me all her stuff. My husband died. I used to travel with him, but then he died, so I don't know. I'm like, oh, well, maybe you should have educated yourself while he was alive. That would have been really good for today. Or maybe fed him less pork, I don't know. But some of this is your fault, lady. And none of it's mine. Anyway, we sat there at her gate for about 2 hours. And she said a bunch of stuff that changed my life and I'll never forget her. But that's not... That's the boring part. You don't need to hear, oh, yeah, I thought I was giving to her, she gave back tenfold, and she's precious forever and ever to me. But she really was amazing. Like, I got her on the plane, and right before she got on, she turned around, and she stuck her old gypsy finger in my face. And she said, I shall never forget you. And I was crying. It was intense. Because I love old ladies. I really do. I connect with old ladies. Because they don't care. They say whatever. The filter comes off around 72. 8-year-old boys and old ladies have the same sense of propriety. Because old ladies are on the way out. They're like a guy who just got fired and he's leaving the office with his box for the last time. You're fat, never liked you. They just say whatever. And old ladies talk to you in the middle of I'm walking through a supermarket and there's always an old lady like, it's ridiculous. I'm like, I know, don't buy it. Like, I don't know her. I connect with old ladies. They're my favorite demographic of person. I wish that I desired them. Sexually. I really do wish that I could get a boner from an old lady because then I'd be set. I could find an old lady and spend the rest of her life with her. We've got a great show, folks. Fun is here. So stick around and we will be right back. Desired them. Sexually. I really do wish that I could get a boner from an old lady because then I'd be set. I could find an old lady and spend the rest of her life with her. We've got a great show, folks. Fun is here. So stick around and we will be right back.